Like most people, I have responsibilities. However, my responsibilities are a bit different than what you would normally see out of someone. My responsibilities make me absolutely ashamed of who I am, and I need to admit everything now. Right now. I began as a harmless, would never hurt a fly individual. As most people tend to be, I never usually liked to pick up fights or start arguments with others. You could say things were quite peaceful. Whenever I was able to, I enjoyed to stroll around the forest and look up to the others in the area, and couldn't help but smile at how utterly peaceful and downright beautiful the scenery was around me, from the warm grass beneath my feet, and the flying birds above. Yeah, pretty cliche of me to enjoy nature and its beauty, but regardless, I always loved going there. All of this tranquility ended when he came into my life. I will not name the person, nor will I give any detail on this person either. This person ran into me one day out of spite while I was doing my daily strolls through the forest, and decided to come right up to me. Confused, I stepped back, since I had never seen this specific person before. He seemed nice though, so I decided to stay there. The two of us conversed for a bit, until we ultimately became friends, and we decided to stick together as a team, because at this point in my life, I didn't have anything going on. No children to tend to, no wife to be with, absolutely nothing. The two of us actually became really great friends. We would walk around the area we lived in and go to new places, and slowly got to know more about each other as time went on. Soon, however, he ever so slowly tried to convince me to argue and fight with others, you could say. He had then found out what exactly got me angry, and what got me angry at others, and used it to his own advantage. This person, who I had always thought was there by my side, slowly started to change me, for the worse. I began getting angrier and angrier at others, and began fighting them for little to no reason. Usually, they had their own friend behind them to back them up too. This all kept escalating. I had completely forgot and stopped caring for what my life previously had been like, and became more interested in fighting others, and even ones who were my friends in the past who I'd recognized. The main thing that kept me escalating, however, was the fact that I had a friend with me, always there to patch up my wounds and properly heal me, and motivate me to hurt and more as I kept becoming more and more evil. I was the exact embodiment of a person I did not want to be. I was constantly conflicted in my head after every fight I had. Every night when I crawled into bed, I always looked up to the moon up into the sky and wondered whether this was a good idea or not. One part of me was so happy that I was able to please my closest friend, but the other part of me really wanted to stop doing this and hurting others and the friends they had also. Eventually, there was one fight that made me realize that it was time to stop. I was brought into another fight against someone much smaller than me, and much younger too. This fight had no reason to occur. My friend told me to do so, so I did. I did everything he said me to do. Every last thing. I grabbed the one I was fighting, shoving him to the grass beneath our feet, kicking and punching him over and over and dodging every hit he tried getting me with. As I kept hitting and hitting, his jawbone broke, and his own blood began to start trickling out of his face, and he hits back became weaker and weaker. Once the one who I was fighting gave up, his own friend pulled him out of the fight, and thought he could possibly be dead since he wasn't responding at all. Breathing heavily, a million thoughts were going through my head, as my own friend, one who was with me all of this time, grins and says, good job. Now return to your Pokeball, alright? Because hey, I am his responsibility, right?